Okay, sorry, folks. Let's start now. I'm Mark Rosenfeld, and this is my colleague David Olivas, whose picture I don't see on here. So, David, put your camera on. This is Ecosense, and we are going to cover EcoGuard Radon Monitoring Service. We're going to do an overview and the dashboard tutorial. And please excuse us. As I said, this is the first time we've done. This is our 14th webinar since last summer, and this is the first time I've done a panel, so I'll be a Zoom professional next. So today's agenda, we're going to talk just a little bit about some key radon challenges, current radon inspection and mitigation process. If everybody could mute so that I don't hear you, that would be great. Create new customers and revenue with Ecosense. Then we're going to do Ecosense post-service solutions and benefits. We're going to talk about EcoGuard in detail, and David is going to do an EcoGuard dashboard sort of tutorial to show you, what it is that we're doing. And I'll tell you a little bit about Ecosense, and another way for you guys to do a new revenue stream is through our Ecosense Referral Club. And then we'll have some time at the end, if all goes well, for questions and answers. So let's get right into it. Let's talk a little bit about fundamental radon challenges. This is things that we talk to both mitigators and inspectors about all the time. And I go, you guys know, being out in the field, that there's not enough public awareness of radon dangers. Radon exposure obviously is not an elective process. I mean, it's out there. It's the cause for over 21,000 annual deaths. 1 in 15 US homes are in trouble, but there's just not enough radon awareness. And that's something that we're working on. I know the whole radon industry, we work closely with ARS, the Radon Association, and the more awareness there is, the more people are interested and the more we can help people's lives, all of us. Number 2 is the fluctuation of radon levels. This is it's really crucial. I work most of my time here at Ecosense with the home inspector and radon testing side. And, the standard radon test is 48 hours. And then, for a real estate transaction, then we move on. Well, obviously that is not long enough for people to get a really good idea as to what their real radon levels are. It's great for the radon, for the real estate transaction, but it doesn't do the job. So, and we're going to show you some examples of that. I had a meeting this morning with somebody who knew nothing about radon, and after we showed them the radon fluctuation levels, they were just blown away and had no idea about that. And then what we're working on here at Ecosense is really a drive towards best radon test and measurement practices. So what we're working on is reducing the number of radon-caused lung cancer deaths by doing testing the right way. So here's what I was talking about. Over the last 18 months now, since we released our award-winning EcoQube monitor, we have over 6,000 of these EcoQubes out in the field, and we have, from those, because we have the server, we have over 12 million data points that we've collected. And we've done a lot of research on this and put together just, some charts to show you. And as you can see, radon levels are fluctuating constantly on a daily basis. If you see here, this is the evening. In the evening time, levels go way up. So there's a constant up and down. The red line here is the 4.0, level for remediation, radon mitigation. If you go over a 2-week period, this was all done in the Colorado, different counties in Colorado we pulled this from. And as you can see, again, 2 weeks, tremendous amount of up and down fluctuation of the levels. 3 months, same thing. And even if you get to 1 year, there are some incredible number of up and down fluctuations. So 48-hour tests just do not cut it in terms of really seeing where the levels are. So here's the current radon inspection process. David will talk about the mitigation process. And we're going to kind of go through that. But first thing, radon inspectors, obviously you're finding your customers. Usually it's through radon, through real estate agent referral. That's the majority of the time. A lot of agents, inspectors tell me they're using Yelp or other review sites, client referrals, online ads, word of mouth. And then they do the on-site inspection. They'll use an NRPP or NRSP certified device like our Radon Eye Pro. They'll do a 48-hour inspection, generate and share the report, recommend mitigation if needed, and then they're done. So what we are doing here at Ecosense, our solution to grow your radon business is, first, we're going to be coming out with a matching service, which we're actually in the testing phases now. And if anybody's interested, let us know. What we're doing is, right now it's on a state basis, but it'll be drilled down to a neighborhood or a zip code basis, where in the middle of the EcoQube app, there's an area now where we push out radon data, radon information. We've got some articles on there. We're going to use that spot for a matching service. So if somebody has bought one of the EcoCubes, they see, hey, their levels are high, they will be able to match them. We'll be able to match them with either inspectors to come out and do a test, or if they want to jump right to mitigation, they'll be able to do that as well. So that's the matching side. Then, of course, the radon inspection with professional CRM like our Radon Eye Pro, and then post-inspection monitoring with the Ecosense subscription service. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And we also, for those that won't want the subscription service for long-term, we're going to create new revenue streams, which with our program, the Ecosense Referral Club, which we've had out now for a few years, and we got, I believe, several hundred inspectors and mitigators who are referring, and we'll talk a little bit more about that post-inspection, post-mitigation. David?
Right, so I'm going to talk to you guys about the steps of the radon mitigation process. Sorry, you guys can't see my face. We're having some trouble with the co-host permissions here, but
I'm sure that's my fault.
It's okay. We're going to get it going for next time. So the mitigation process is somewhat similar to the inspector process, right? We have finding customers the same, pretty much the same way, and then on-site evaluation. The only difference here is that with mitigators, with mitigations, we have to find the radon hotspots quickly. We also have to determine the best mitigation system to install. Next is delivering the proposal. So a quote, system details, warranty and maintenance plans, the installation and quality assurance. So once the mitigation job is done, verification of the installed system by using an NRPP, NRSP approved device. And like Mark mentioned, that's our Radon Eye Pro, as well as a warranty and maintenance, whether that be a fan warranty, post-mitigation radon level warranty, stuff like that. Next, please.
I'm making you the co-host, David. Okay.
So some of the solutions to grow your mitigation business, like Mark mentioned, finding customers with matching service, and then pre-mitigation, using our Eco Tracker for radon hotspot finding. After the mitigation system has been installed, using our Radon Eye Pro to do the quality assurance, and then post-mitigation monitoring with EcoGuard, which is what we're gonna jump into today, and create new revenue with Referral Club. Next. So post-service radon monitoring with EcoGuard. Some of the challenges today for mitigators and inspectors is that it's just a one-time job. It's hard to monitor if mitigation systems are working properly. After the inspection is done, it's basically the job is done. There's no interaction with clients post-mitigation. With inspectors, customer safety is at a risk since radon levels fluctuate. There's low radon awareness for both mitigations and for inspections. For inspectors, there's no opportunity to build any residual income. And for mitigators, there's no way to really differentiate yourself from other mitigation companies. That's where EcoGuard comes in, where you can create new revenue, you can keep your customers satisfied, you can create a loyal customer base, and you'll have more jobs with a better reputation. Next, please.
So the question is, I think, is what is Ecosense Radon Managed Services? And this is an evolving process. We've got right now the monitoring side, the EcoGuard has been, I can see it, David. The monitoring, the EcoGuard is actually has been released. We've got several mitigators and inspectors out there that are using it, and we had a whole bunch that had tested it out for months and months before we actually released it. So that's out there. And then we mentioned the mapping. The mapping, we're in the testing phase now, and by the end of this year, early 2023, that will be out. The mapping. We're looking to provide granular insights to local radon professionals, so that, and we're actually working with some of the big, agencies who are doing mapping. A lot of that is outdated, and so we're looking at really with the amount of data that we have, actually having really good mapping for local hotspots. And this is really going to help mitigators and testing professionals really kind of hone in on where the areas are that they want to do their prospecting, and where they're going to get their customers. And then down the road, we're also working with several companies around the country on APIs. So radon data analysis, predictive modeling, this is all coming in as part of the complete Ecosense Radon Managed Services. So the whole idea of this is new revenue creation for inspectors and mitigators, so kind of changing the way things are being done. You do what you've been doing, and then we're going to add this onto it. And again, we're looking for you to generate new revenue with this ERMS EcoGuard program. So providing your customers with long-term radon monitoring, and it's all using a product, a version of our product, the EcoQube, which we're calling EcoQube S, which is really a real-time, powerful radon monitor. The EcoQube won the Consumer Electronics Show Innovation Award last year, also won a Time Magazine Top 100 Innovative Product Award. So this has been phenomenally successful in a very short period of time. And homeowner will be able to have real-time monitoring, data, monthly reports, and your professional analysis. So it's kind of a win-win combination for everybody, and a passive revenue stream while your customers get peace of mind. So now, here's just some more details, about the EcoQube itself. And like all of our monitors, it's got 30 CPH, 30 counts per hour, which is 15 times the ARS ANSI standard of 2 CPH. And so these are very fast, very accurate, compact, lightweight, very easy to install, very user-friendly. The app was designed here in Silicon Valley. We'll tell you a little bit more about Ecosense and our background in a moment, but we've got some of the best and brightest software engineers in the world right here in Silicon Valley working for us, from some of the biggest companies, Google, NVIDIA, and some of the others. So very user-friendly, Wi-Fi connected for remote monitoring, and best suited for easy, real-time, long-term monitoring. So now, David is going to actually take us through the dashboard, show us how this all works, and let's hope we get this right, David. So
yeah.
Are you, okay.
So some of the things that I'm going to show you on the dashboard is just how the radon monitoring works. Go through the web dashboard, in and of itself, how to do radon reports and how to get your push notifications on.
Are you sharing now?
Sharing now. So this is the dashboard as soon as you log in. Basically, what you have is your active cubes, your 30-day averages, and how many of these cubes have gone over 4 picocuries per liter, how many devices are out of sync, how many radon reports are ready to download, then all of your devices here, right? You have your device name, which you can go ahead and name your devices however you'd like, the serial number for each device, the latest reading, 24-hour average of each device, a 30-day average, who the client is, the Cube status, whether it's activated or deactivated, when it was activated, and if the reports are ready and if it has been synced or not. So basically, as soon as you click onto one of these EcoCubes, you see that you have an option to go ahead and create a radon report. I'll go ahead and do that after I show some more of the features here. But you can see this cube is in real-time mode, right? And the last reading will show up here in this big bold font. So here in the radon monitoring mode, you can go ahead and click, and you could switch between 24-hour average and a real-time average. Here you see your 30-day average. When was the last time that the device synced, and the subscription status. Here you can activate it or deactivate it, and then you just click Save Changes, and it'll go ahead and save your changes. As you could also see here to the right, you see the client information, the client email address. After you have shared the information with your client, their email will automatically populate here, as well as the client name, which you can go ahead and change if you'd like, the activation date, the deactivation date, the device name, which you can go ahead and change as well, the location, the phone number, and the save button. And then to the right, we have some more device information like the serial number, the unit setting, whether that's picocuries or becquerels, notification threshold. Right now it's set at 4.0, but this is all, you can set it however you'd like. Push notifications, which means that if it goes over 4 picocuries per liter, it'll show up as a pop-up on your phone. And the same situation would happen via email notification, which would be an email directly to your email account. So here you can go ahead and turn these notifications on and off. And then you have the firmware version and stuff like that. So if you scroll down, you can see the radon levels throughout the day. Right? You can even grab certain points and look at them with a better, more advanced analysis. You could do that with daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. So, and as we scroll down, we could see which radon thresholds this cube has reached. As you can see, it's 100% green, so it's under 2.7 picocuries per liter. But if it goes above 2.7, below 4, it'll show up as yellow, as a percentage yellow. And if it goes over 4, it'll show up as a percentage in red. So I mentioned earlier that you can create a radon report. So here you click on the button and you can choose what measurement type you want to do, whether that's the last 30 days, last 3 months, last 6 months, or last year. So right now we'll do the last 30 days. We'll go ahead and preview that. And it'll basically populate this radon report, which you can then download with all your information, your client's information, the measurement duration, the lowest point, the average of the last 30 days, and then the highest point. And then at the bottom, you'll have a very detailed chart. And here you can click save, and it'll bring you back to, it'll download as a PDF, and you can go ahead and send that to your customers as you see fit. So here on the sidebar, you can click on the dashboard to go back to your dashboard. You can click on the radon reports so that you can see which radon reports were generated, when they were generated, when it was started, when it ended, device name, serial number, and client information as well. You can click here on orders. if you wanted to create a new order, you click on new order. Your email will auto-populate. You'll have a quantity, that whatever quantity you want to put, whether that's 1 or 10 or however many. And then your shipping information. Once you click order, it'll then go into the payment authorization. And then we have a subscriptions tab, which allows us to see which EcoQubes are subscribed to the actual monitoring service. And then we have our settings, which allows you to upload a picture of yourself, your logo, however you'd like to have, your company, your account information, company information, and the ability to change your password. So all this you can do on your dashboard, and this is kind of one of the more powerful programs that we have here at Ecosense. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing.
Smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter.
Okay.
So the benefits of using the EcoGuard. Some of the benefits here is you develop a value add service plan for your customers. You can grow your revenue through a sticky business model, which is that recurring income. You can give a peace of mind to yourself that your customers are safe, and for your customers, so that they know everything is basically good to go. You can build a long-lasting trust relationship with your clients, and you can even increase radon awareness in your community. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll have this set up in their homes, and they'll talk to their friends about it, and then that then results in more jobs and more people talking about it, and more awareness in a safer community. So and how it works is very simple. Basically, you sign up on the dashboard and create a business account. You order your EcoQube S. You install the EcoQube S monitor at your customer's house. You activate it and start your EcoGuard service. And then you can then share any information that you want to share with your customers, whether that's fully transparent and let them see everything that you're able to see on the dashboard, or give them monthly, quarterly, yearly reports that you could generate from the dashboard. So some of the differences here from the EcoQube S and the consumer EcoQube is that the radon trends are more advanced. The EcoQube S does have access to the dashboard, which the EcoQube does not have. The EcoQube S can create radon reports and gives you email notifications, which the regular EcoQube cannot.
Other than that, David, it uses the same basic unit.
That's correct. Yeah, everything that you know the EcoQube to be, it has everything, but it has a little bit more.
Perfect. Okay. What you've all been wondering is, what does all this cost? And so we're going to go over pricing. This is our introductory pricing, and there's no end date right now, but this is the way what we've come out with. And we've done a lot of research. I've been here 2 years, and we've been talking about this, and then really gone over how to price this to make this work. And we've gotten a ton of feedback from inspectors, mitigators all over the U.S. And right now, this is our initial pricing for the EcoGuard. So basically, when you order, as David was showing you, there's an acquisition fee, and at that time you will own the unit. So at the time of activation, you will own the EcoQube S. First year service is so it's $109 is the acquisition fee, and right now on our website, we're selling the EcoQube consumer model for $169.99. Once in a while, we'll have promotions on it, and we also sell it for similar pricing on the Amazon channel. So it's $109. The monthly subscription fee is first 3 months will be free to you, and then after that is $4.99, so $4.99 a month after that. So the EcoQube S ownership cost first year would be $153.91. And of course, then you have to decide. Some of the folks we've talked to are doing a monthly subscription fee to their clients. Some of them are building it into a full year warranty program or a maintenance program or maintenance agreement. So it's really up to you how you do that. If after the first year, your customer, you have it on site, decides that's all they wanted, well, you own that, you take that unit and you can put it on a second site. I mean, you can keep going with it. But the second year, total monthly fees are 12 times $4.99. So basically your second year service cost would be $59.88. So really, first year, there's profit to be made, but after that first year, you're looking at a second year of $59.88. The units themselves are rated to last with normal wear and tear, normal use, 5 years. So you can see long term that this could be, this could be a really good profit maker for you if you leave it on one spot or move it around to several different spots. So let's talk a little bit about Ecosense in general. We've covered this in detail, and we will answer questions if we can today. If not, we will set up time to meet with anybody or go through any of the answers that you might be looking for. But the matching service is something I say we're going to be coming out with, and we're testing right now. If anybody's interested in that, we would love to have you, jump on board and do some testing with us. No cost on that, obviously. Another product we have that David works with every day is the Eco Tracker. Eco Tracker is designed for mitigation use for a real inexpensive, very high quality sniffer. We use 4 of our Radon Eye consumer models all together with one software package. So you can test 4 locations at the same time and one app to monitor all 4. This is a phenomenal product that we're doing very well with. What I work with every day is the Radon Eye Pro. This is our NRPP, NRSP certified monitor. Extremely easy report generation, customizable. We've done a number of webinars on this. If you're interested in this, please give me a ring after the event here, after our webinar. You can also look on our webinar page for some of our other webinars, but the Pro is price-wise, quality-wise, and ease of use is really made a dent in a relatively short period of time in the marketplace. EcoGuard, which we've just talked about, our subscription service. And one of the things that the bits of feedback that we get all the time is that our customer service and support is really second to none in the industry. We've really worked on this, 7-day-a-week customer service and support. We know that if you're a mitigator, if you're an inspector, this is not a 9-to-5 gig. You're out there in the night, you're out there in the weekend, we're there to help. I've gotten many a call on a Saturday and Sunday from people on site asking me questions or how to use their Pro. So we're there for you. We'll stay with our customer until you guys are satisfied. We have a lot of support and training tools. If you want to, jump on with any of our products, we'll set up a training session with you. What we're looking to do, and we've done really well so far, is build long-term customer service, customer relationships. So a little bit about Ecosense. A lot of you know who we are. For those of you who don't, we were founded in the summer of July 2019, which right now in this almost the summer of 2022 seems like light years ago with what's happened since then. But our headquarters is in San Jose, California, and because of that, as I mentioned, we have access to some of the best software engineers in the world. Our sales channels here, we sell through our website and Amazon and Walmart, and we're looking at some other channels here in the US, Canada, and we just recently added the European market as well. We have US patented radon detection technology, our unmatched radon detection performance of 30 CPH, as I mentioned before, is second to none. And our customers really range right across the board from general consumers. We do business, B2C, through our Radon Eye and Radon Eye and the EcoQube, professionals, home inspectors, mitigators, realtors, commercial buildings, school buildings, daycare, anywhere that radon can be. This is where we're aiming at. Property management companies. We're starting to do a lot of work with home warranty companies, indoor air quality manufacturers, HVAC companies. And like today we talked with a company that does sump pumps and, basement waterproofing and sealing. So, it's really limitless. And everybody now is looking towards us for solutions for radon. And we are right now totally dedicated to monitoring technology, radon monitoring technology, delivering mission critical radon detection performance. I mentioned our award-winning detectors and solutions, and we are always developing new, unique software solutions to enable, new radon monitoring services. And here's just a quick overview of our product line with really nice pictures. So we've got the Radon Eye, which was our original model. This is really for consumers. A lot of radon mitigators use this for a quick, because of the 30 CPH, you can get a quick, reasonably accurate reading in 10 minutes. This is Bluetooth enabled, iOS and Android. All of our products are iOS and Android compatible, fast, easy, accurate to use. The EcoQube we've talked about, the Radon Eye Pro we've talked about, and then here's a nice shot of our Eco Tracker. So 4 monitors, a single app, and this is really, really done well in the mitigation market. David, let's talk about the Ecosense Referral Club.
Absolutely. So at the beginning of the presentation, we mentioned that there's a way to create new revenue streams with our Referral Club program. So basically, this is what it looks like. You can increase awareness in your community by, talking about our products and referring them to your family, your friends, your customers. And you can also get rewarded for referring said people Ecosense radon monitors. So basically, you get a unique discount code that you can give to your loved ones and your clients. And we have a tier program, right? So the more you sell, the more you're able to earn. So we have a silver, gold, platinum programs, and like I mentioned, the more commissions, the more you refer. So anybody using your code will receive a special discount on all Ecosense monitors, and you'll receive your referral commission on everything sold. The best part, there's no inventory to carry or investment to make. And it's really simple. You just go on our website, sign up, refer your friends, and you get rewarded. Next, please. Ecosense is partnering with some of the industry's experts and professionals. Here we have partnerships with national industry associations like ARST, Internashi, KARST, ASHI, as well as local chapter industry associations like all the ARST branches, Internashi local chapters, ASHI chapters, as well as the Wisconsin Association of Home Inspectors. Another thing is that we have partnerships with nonprofit organizations like CR3 and A Breath of Hope. So these are the people that know us very well and help us push forward, and we help them as much as we can to push forward as well. Next. So
we have a couple of questions. Oh, sorry, we have a couple of questions here. Let's see. Somebody asked me, is the Eco Tracker certified, David?
No, so the Eco Tracker is not certified. The only device that we have that is certified is the Radon Eye Pro. So the Eco Tracker is really good for radon hotspot finding, like we mentioned earlier in the presentation. It's great because you have 2 options. You can have it as a 5-minute sniffer or a 10-minute sniffer. So it's been very popular amongst our mitigators. They just kind of set them around the house, try to find where the hotspot is, and they zone in and are able to do the best mitigation systems that they can with it, and it's been very popular.
And we're also asked about annual calibrations because these are not certified units. These are not certified. They do not require the consumer models. The EcoQube S or the EcoQube does not require annual calibration. The annual calibration would cost almost as much as the units themselves. So basically, they're listed, as I mentioned before, to last, rated to last 5 years, with normal wear and tear. And I think, Dan, I know you just started using our Radon Eye Pro. We do have, it does require annual calibration, and we do that through Bowser Mourner in Ohio and Kansas State University Radon Lab. And I can send anybody who needs that information. It's also on our FAQ page on the Radon Eye Pro. And let's see. Right now, those are the only questions. I hope that we covered this well. We are going to have, after this, we're going to send you guys a short survey. So if you have a minute, please let us know how we did. Forget about that first 10 minutes of fumfering around, and next time we'll know better. But part of life is learning. So please give us a survey so we know how we're doing. Other topics that you might want to see. We're going to be doing some more Radon Eye Pro topics coming up over the next few months of webinars. And wanted you to know also, we're going to be posting this on our webinar page at ecosense.io. And we also don't want you to forget about our Memorial Day promotion that's going on between now and June the 12th. Our Radon Eye Pro is discounted up to 20% off, depending on volume, and Eco Tracker is also discounted, and over the weekend there'll be some other surprises as well. So stop by Ecosense if you need anything. Please call. Here's David's number on the mitigation side. If you have any questions about Radon Eye Pro or anything else having to do with our products, you can give me a call. And we ran a few minutes over, but we really appreciate everybody turning up today and bearing with us. And hopefully it's been informative. And David, thank you very much. And with that, we will thank you and ring off.
Yes, thank you everyone for showing up. Have a good rest of your evenings.
Thank you. Bye-bye.